Hello friends, how are you? Let's start with one of the topic of class 10th or class 9th. In class 10 CBSE the topic is pair of linear equation in two variable, whereas in ICSE class 9 simultaneous linear equation. Pair of pair means we have two equations, and linear equations means the highest power of the variable is 1. Like in the case of polynomial we have discussed linear polynomial. So linear polynomials standard equation is ax plus b, and the example is 4x plus 5. Here you can see a and b are constant and only x is a variable whose power is 1. So that is linear equation. So in polynomials we discuss linear equations in one variable. Here we will discuss linear equations two variable and pair of linear equations. So this will be of the form 3x plus 4y plus 5 is equal to 0, or simply x plus y minus 7 is equal to 0. So our equation will be of the form where x and y are variables, they are two variables, and these equations are quite useful in our daily life, and you will come across many practical situations, many daily life situations where you will find these equations very useful, and you will learn how to solve them, and this will be very important. This is a very important topic for you, for all the students of class 9th 10th, and this topic is even important for the competitive examination point of view. So there is a general equation, general form of the pair of linear equation to variable is a1x b1y plus c1, and if there is only one equation, so we can say ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So this is the general equation of linear equation in two variable. And if we solve this equation, so we will get two values, we will get coordinate x and y, and each of these solution or point x and y, if the line is drawn, and the line will contain infinite number of such points, and all the points on the line will satisfy the given line. Suppose xy is a point on the line, so if you substitute this point in the equation of the line, so it will satisfy it. Okay, so equations will become 0, ax plus by plus c becomes 0. Okay, and we'll solve this type of questions as well. Okay, so let's move on. So linear equation in two variable or one variable will always be a line. Linear equations will always be a line, either you draw it in one variable or two variable. So in one variable it will be drawn on a number line, and in two variable it will be drawn on a coordinate axis, on a graph xy axis. Okay, so what is the difference, and how can you geometrically or graphically figure out whether it is a one variable or two variable? So one variable will be drawn on a number line, and when it is two variable it will be drawn on a graph paper like xy axis. And if there are two lines, so there can be only three possibilities. The first possibility is this: when the line will intersect, and when they will intersect, they will intersect at a unique point, they will intersect at a point, and they will have only one point of intersection. The second possibility is they will never intersect, like railway tracks, they never meets. Parallel line. The third one is coincident. Coincident means one line is drawn on the same line. So if you draw a line and if you draw the one more line on it, then it will become a coincident line. Okay, so if we are talking about the plane, means we are talking about the xy plane, so we are talking about the xy plane here. Okay, now next move on and see some practical situations where these equations will be very useful, and this type of questions are very useful from ICSE class 9, CBSE class 10, and from various examination point of view, SSC, CBSE, SSC, CTET, banks, PO, and all other examinations. Okay, so in this type of situations, after we read the question first, and Aftab tell his daughter 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were then. So there is information given about the Aftab. Aftab tell his daughter 7 years ago I was 7 times. So Aftab was 7 times. So in these situations where two variables are used, so there is something said or given about the one variable and other variable is kept as it is. Like here nothing is given about the Aftab's daughter, but there are relations given about Aftab, the relation of Aftab's daughter age and Aftab age. So we will discuss here. So we'll assume their present is, sir, let's Aftab present age is x. Then we'll assume Aftab daughter present age. Let Aftab daughter present age be y. If we talk about present situation, so there is a relation. Let the age of Aftab be x and his daughter is y. So 7 years ago means 7 year ago from the present situation. Aftab was 7 times. So age of Aftab was 7 times. To make them equal, will multiply the age of his daughter by 7. So this will be our first equation. Okay. Now there is one more relation given. So I will write x and y. So 3 years from now. So 3 years from now means we'll add 3 to the current or present is. I shall be 3 times as old as you. So Aftab will be 3 times old. It means we'll multiply his daughter age by 3 to make their age equal. Now we have two equations and we can solve them. The first equation is x minus 7 is equal to 7y minus 49. So 7y can be taken to other side, so that will be x minus 7y, and minus 7 can be taken to this side. And as we know, if terms move from left hand side of the equal to right hand side or right hand side to left hand side, their sign changes. Okay, so 7 minus 7 will become plus 7 when it will move from left to right. So minus 49 plus 7, so it will be minus 42. Okay, and if we try to solve this equation, so x plus 3, 3y plus 9, so it will be x minus 3y is equal to 6. Okay, now we have these two equations. Try to plot these two equations. So this is the algebraic form. So we were supposed to put this equation in the algebraic form, so these are the algebraic form. Now we will try to plot these two equations. Okay, so in order to plot these equations, we need to make a table first. To plot a line on the graph, we need at least 2 points. The first point should be where one of the variable is 0, and the second point is where the other variable is 0. So this is the minimum requirement for to plot the graph, and we write more terms, and then we can draw the graph. So here x and y, so we can choose the value of x accordingly and we'll get the value of y corresponding. So here if we write in terms of y, so this will become, this will go to this side and this will come this side. So x plus 42 upon 7. If take x is equal to 0, y will be 6. If we take x minus 7, and then it will become 35 upon 7 is 5, minus 14, this will become, okay, it will not take minus 14, it will take 7. If you take 7, then it will become 49, then it will be 7 again. Okay, for y is equal to 0, x will be minus 42. Okay, now so this is the new table. We can substitute the value of x according to our wish, and we will get the value of y correspondingly. So 6 minus x, or you can write x minus 6 upon 3. So x is equal to, we can choose value of x as 6, so this will be 0. If we take value of x 9, it will be 1. If we take minus 3, then it will be minus 3, and if we take y 0, then it will be 6. So these are the points we need to plot on the graph, 0 and 6. So x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 6. This will be the point. Minus 7 and 5, so minus 7 and 5, so this will be the point. Then we have 7 and 7, x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 7 will be this point. Minus 42 and 0, they will not plot this point, and these 3 points are enough to plot the graph, the given is. Okay, so this is the point, this is the graph, and similarly we can plot the points of other equation like 6 and 0. When x is equal to 6, y will be 0. So this will be the point. X is equal to 9, y will be 1. So this will be the point. Okay, so this will be the point. Minus 3 and minus 3, so this will be the point. Okay, so we can try to connect these 3 points. So this is how we need to represent them algebraically and graphically. Okay, let's move on and try to. Later she buys another bats and 2 more balls. Okay, so we need to represent these situations graphically and geometrically. So let us assume the cost of one bat is equal to x. The cost of one ball, or cost of a ball, is equal to y. So this is the cost of a bat and this is the cost of a ball. So the coach has bought, so amount spent in buying bat is 3x, while the amount spent in buying balls is, and initially the coach paid rupees 3900. Later one bat is x, 2 ball 2y 1300. So these are the equations framed from the given situations.